Oh, yeah, come right in. Alexi,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you. Welcome to North Star Sports. How are you doing today?
Thank you. Good.
Good to hear. Oh, how's the season been so far?
Pretty good.
Good.
Started out a little slow. We almost made the playoffs. But it's been interesting.
Good to hear. All
Yeah.
good things. I mean, I'm happy to hear, code and everything like that, but glad to hear the season went well.
Mhm.
So yeah, a little bit about North Star Sports and about me. My name's Peter Hoffman, as you know. I graduated from Drew 2015, Bachelor of Science in Economics. From there, I went to the University of Minnesota Law School, graduated from there in 2018. So I took no time after I graduated. I wanted to go right into the working field.
Mhm.
After that, I spent 2 years at the prestigious Kirkland and Ellis associate firm. I served as an associate from 2018 to 2020. Gained a little bit of experience within that field, just within the entire legal world. I was doing everything from court documents to litigating, stuff like that, very basic stuff. But I knew my passion was agency. I wanted to represent the players. I'm a massive sports fan, and especially with hockey and everything like that. That's why I created the North Star Sports firm at the end of 2020, right after my couple of years at Kirkland and Ellis. And then just a little bit more about my background and why I choose within the sport of hockey is I played 4 years of junior hockey back when I was in high school. I made a lot of connections, a lot of networks, a lot of networking that still players to this day that I know that one day with endorsements, stuff like that. Yeah, I do have quite a few connections out there,
Cool.
so I'm happy to say that.
That's good.
And then just a little about the background of my firm.
Mhm.
My agency consists of me and my law school roommate, Jack Tynan. Within that, we also have a financial analyst. He's basically our money manager. He's
Crunching numbers. and
crunching
stuff,
numbers.
Yeah.
Dude's a genius. He'll get the best bang for your buck within
Sweet.
managing your money. A big thing within athletes these days is a lot of
Managing
them are going broke.
Yeah, I definitely.
A lot of
dealt with
them are
that.
going broke,
I mean,
so-
I'm a young guy. I haven't experienced that yet.
Exactly. So I don't want to see anything bad in the future. I'm going to set you up for life.
Mhm.
I've done that with my first agent actually, and that we're going. My next thing is my first person that I signed with my company was Bowen Bryan.
Mhm.
He was also another player from Canada. I signed him
Yeah.
to a 4-year, $13 million contract.
Wow.
I know, very similar to you. He was the 4th round pick. You're the 1st round pick. So it's a little bit more prestige in that, but he was the 4th round pick. Real solid player. Plays on the Avalanche right now, and as you know, they are a real good team. Some of your competition right there in the
Absolutely.
playoffs. But yeah, once I signed him, first thing I did, got him a sponsorship with Easton Hockey, as well as the men's health brand Dove.
Nice.
So we're trying to get a couple of commercials within Easton and Dove pretty soon here, but almost took me no time to get that going for him.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's a little about the background of our company. Just we do have the one client as of now. We're taking care of him real nice. That's what my hopes for you in the future are going to be.
Mhm.
So yeah, and then the big thing about our firm's belief, as I just told you, we only do have one agent,
Right.
one player as of now. My biggest belief is quality over quantity.
Right.
There's agencies out there who represent hundreds of players that have, hundreds and hundreds of employees that are working.
Efficient.
It's not efficient.
Yeah.
You don't get that personal connection that I'm really shooting for.
Mhm.
My first agent, Brian Bowen, me and him were almost best friends.
Mhm.
I know his family, everything about him.
Mhm.
It's just that personal one-on-one connection that is really the biggest belief in our company. And that also is on my second point, is the clients come first in every scenario. No matter what I'm doing, 24/7, I will be here for you and my clients. And with that, it's anything that you need, I am aspiring to take care of it. So clients do come first in everything. I never want to leave you out of any deal.
Mhm.
Completely transparent, of course. Another belief is our consistent growth. I believe in consistent growth. No bad years. I don't want that. If we were to have those, I'm not really confident that I will be able to get out of that.
Always up.
And anything
Right.
like that. It's always up. I'm always looking to be the next best thing and
Mhm.
everything. The next best move, trying to do the smartest, most efficient moves for my company. Because within my company, I do represent my clients. I'm responsible for how they're managing their life.
Yeah.
So big thing with that. Also, abstract ideas. We think outside the box.
Mhm.
My other associates within the firm and our financial manager, we're always coming up with new ideas, spending weekly brainstorming just to try and improve our daily life and our client's life. And then, us, as I said, that consistent growth, failure is never an option. We never will back down. We never take, try not to take no for an answer. If you want something, I will try my absolute best to get that for you. So yes, why do we want you? And you specifically. You were a very unexpected first overall pick. You weren't the projected guy. You were projected 4th or 5th, but the Rangers saw something in you.
Mm-hmm.
They saw the potential. They saw that championship mindset, and that's what I see as well. I know you haven't been really approached by a lot of agencies within this first year of your contract. You have a family friend who's your first agent manager.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy to hear you took care of a lot of things, but I know you're looking for that next
Definitely.
next step up. But everything that I just explained why we want you. You have this massive potential as a player. You had won 3 different championships in your junior hockey career. You were the Canadian World Junior Champion in 2018 and 2019. You're the MVP. You won the Gretzky Trophy in the juniors. You have it all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised. I was really surprised at the projections. I've been following hockey forever. I was really surprised that you were projected 4th or 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Was not surprised to see you take 1st. So that's why I'd be happy. Or that's why we're reaching more out towards you.
Mm-hmm.
We believe that you're a special player to us, and that we want to build around everything that you have. The last thing is that I've noticed within your life is you've started to gain this massive social media following within Instagram and Twitter. Even now with the big things is TikTok. I know you do have a couple of TikToks. I know you. It doesn't look like you're really doing them, but yeah, I've seen them and everything like that. They're getting pretty popular, but you have kind of the big 3 within the social media nowadays. So we're real nice to see that, and it sets potential for our future.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, what can we offer you? As I mentioned earlier, we do have this personalized service 24/7. We are here for you at any hour, any minute of the day.
Okay.
You will go give me a call, I will answer. As I said that to Bowen earlier when I signed him. He was just ecstatic at that. He wanted someone that was there for him, could be able to answer any questions, get him out of any opportunity, any tough situations, anything that were to happen. If I'm representing you, I will take care of you. The other thing of what we can offer you is we have superior health and training services within New York. My firm's based out of Brooklyn. Within that, the New York Rangers, you guys do have your own training affiliates. I've heard they're perfect. I've heard they're very prestigious. But we want to take you to that next level.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking private ice sessions. We're talking private training facilities for your own.
Mm-hmm.
Even maybe getting an own discounted in-home training service at your own house.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that. New York, it's real tough to get around. I don't want you to waste time trying to find places, getting out of your way, getting stuck in traffic, stuff like that. Personalized to you. One-on-one trainers, health dietitians, nutritionists. The whole 9 yards. We will be there for you and your body.
Okay.
I feel like that's probably one of your most important things is taking
Absolutely.
care of yourself. You want to have a nice, long, healthy career.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want you to have a healthy career, I'm gonna try my best to keep it that way. Especially with how you are in New York, you do like to market. New York, massive marketability.
Yeah.
There's a massive population. I know the Yankees and the Knicks, some of the most valuable teams in all of sports.
Mm-hmm.
Rangers aren't too far behind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not much else to say, but New York is just the number 1 place to be able to market. And I feel like if we can start marketing you, get your name out there, you will become a household name. Billboards, posters, everything all around New York, people will learn to respect you. Especially with Nat, our NHL brand sponsorships. I have personal connections with representatives at Bauer and Easton.
Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, my first agent, Bowen, as you know, signed him with Easton, got him a nice big deal. A lot of sweet little gear and stuff like that he even uses in his games. We're setting you up with these sponsorships. They represent you as well as much as you represent them. And from there, like even within other off-brand and off-ice events, community outreach programs, getting you building that public image in New York. 'Cause I know you told me over email you wanted to stay in New York.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know you love it now. You're originally from Canada. It's a big step for you.
Yeah, very different.
I know you love it.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to keep you. I want to build that public image. I want you to become, as I said, a household name. With that, we're gonna build your reputation. You're gonna be a respected player without all of New York. And within that, just some of my off-ice or my on-ice brands that I talked about. We do have a couple of off-ice brands that I do have personal connections with. As you can see up there, Red Bull, big connections with Red Bull. Especially that they're an NHL sponsor and stuff like that with, I think, 28 of the 30 teams.
Mhm.
So they do sponsor a lot of teams. They're happy to sponsor players. Someone like you and your caliber, no problem at all.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned earlier, Dove Men's Health.
Mhm.
I'm good buddies with the president and CEO, so stuff like that it should not be hard to figure out whatsoever.
Cool.
So yeah, just a couple of things of what we can offer you. Here is kind of what I'm asking and why you should join us. I will guarantee I will get you the best contract possible.
Mhm.
I know what you want. You've told me what you want. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to get it done for you. As I mentioned earlier, failure is never an option. I will get what you want. And if I can't do that, go out and find someone else. But I promise you, I will get that done. On that, as I said, complete transparency. Everything that I do, you will know what I'm doing. You ask me, we fill your wants and needs. You know that I'm going out of my way to get that done. And if you ever, if there's something that I'm telling you that I'm doing, you want to just check in on how it is, I will be there for you. I will tell you exactly what's going on and how I plan on achieving that. So just transparency is key, especially with me and my employees. We never keep anything aside. We're working day and night for our clients. We want to make sure that we're growing as much as we're growing our client.
Okay.
And as I mentioned earlier, solid connections everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
On ice, off ice, within the city of New York. I was even looking at going to school there. I have a lot of family and friends out there in New York, all around the place. So really, it's just kind of finding what exactly you want.
Mm-hmm.
And then my last thing is our ask. So the NHL average for an agent, around 4%, 3.8 to 4%. I'm asking for 3%.
Okay.
Money, yes, money's a big thing to everyone, but for me, it's not like that. I have a passion within, being an agent here and within the world of hockey. My passion is just, to grow you as much as grow me.
Okay.
It's never about me. Clients come first. That's why I feel like at least Bowen has said, our price is pretty fair within our contracts. And then with your sponsorships, all I ask is 12%, me and my firm.
Mm-hmm.
12%, a little below the average of 14% in NHL for sponsorships. Doesn't stray quite away. Just kind of back to that point that we're not, I'm not in it for me. I'm in it for you. I'm going to do anything and everything to get what you want. So, if that's pretty much everything I have to kind of propose to you. Do you have any questions, comments, or anything?
Yeah, I've been looking for something like this for a while. As you said, I had a family member that was a family friend that was helping me out through everything, and just was not professional like this. And one of the first things the guy said to me on the team was that, get your money straight. You're gonna be starting to pay millions now. You got to get your finances in order, and so that was the first thing I was looking around, and that's how we came in contact. So. And this really does look great. I talked to another guy in New York. He was a nice guy, but it just didn't seem like he really had the connections and stuff as you did, and I didn't see the passion that he had, and so that's why I just kind of kept looking. We started talking. Honestly, everything sounds great. Honestly, I'm really excited. I'd like to get going with this for sure.
Perfect. Well, if everything's happy, if everything looks all good, I'd be happy to get a contract out for you.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you, Mr. Lafreniere.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
This was great.
Of course, if you have any questions, anything further, you got my cell, you got my email.
Cool.
I'll be able to answer you very quickly.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, have a great day.
You